Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing the topic animation basics for presentation. What is animation? An animated presentation has moving parts inside the slide and creative slide transitions are available. So using an animated presentation software will help making your presentation more effective, more lively, and it will be liked by your audience. They will take more interest if you have created an animated presentation for your audience. So how to create? We will be knowing about the basics of animation for presentation. First of all, let's know what is animation, and later on we can use it and its significance and some more important points we are going to discuss in the upcoming video. What is animation? Animation is generated from the word anim, and that means life. So animation means giving life to your, suppose if you are using animation in presentation, then giving life to your presentation. It is a rapid display of sequence of various images that they can be 2D, 3D. So if you are using that sort of images, that is called animation. And model position in order to create an illusion of movement. So an illusion of movement is created, although there are various images that are included or incorporated in your presentation. If it is used in the computer graphics, then the power of injecting energy and emotion into your presentation is expected from animation or the use of animation in presentation. So these are the animation basics that we have discussed. Why to use a PowerPoint animation? What is the reason? First of all, let's know about it. Later on, we will be conveying the use and importance and significance of PowerPoint animations in our presentation. You can see here animation basics are available, and you all are well aware how can we put animations in a PowerPoint presentation. But still, you should never use too much of animation in your presentation so that it can create confusion and nobody can understand what you want to say. So optimum use of animation can always be positive part of your presentation, and it may help you to control the pace of your delivery. PowerPoint animations will control the pace of your delivery, and your animation can enhance the appearance and even the interest of the content of your slide. Everyone would like to see what are you going to deliver in the next presentation, because it is lively and pictures and images always stay in our mind, in our memory. So this enhances the appearance of your presentation. So you should use PowerPoint animations in your presentation to enhance the effect of your delivery. Some principles we are going to discuss here in this slide, that some principles of animation for presentation. What sort of presentation, what sort of animations are to be incorporated in your presentation, that should be kept in your mind if you want to create a presentation and you want to inject what? Live in your presentation, then it can only be done by proper animation. Without animation, you may find that although your presentation is nice, but still something you may find that it is missing. So keep the amount of animation to the minimum requirement of your presentation. You should never use animation excessively, rather than the optimum utilization of animation can always enhance the delivery of your presentation. You should always be ensured that overpowering of images one after the other will never create the visual impact proper. Instead, what will it do? It is easy to go overboard with all options, but just keep sure you don't go overboard. So you should never use it one after the other so that it may not create exact effect what you wish to create among your audience. They may never be able to understand what you want to exhibit, what you want to elaborate. Rather, it should be used in a fixed, slow motion so that whatever the message, information you want to deliver, it should be clear, although the effect is live with the help of animation. What should you do? Be persistent always to stay consistent. What shall you do for that? You should always stay consistent while you are choosing certain animation effect in your slides or in your presentation. What should you do? 2 or 3 types of animation you can always stick on. Not in each and every slide a different type of animation should be used. You should not apply animation to the title enter from left, to the subtitle enter from the right. Much less it should pop into the rest of the text. So these are some important strategies and points that are evaluated, and you should incorporate them in this proper way so that consistently and by staying persistent you can create an impact that you wish to create among your audience. So whatever you have chosen, you should always stay consistent throughout your presentation. The same 2-3 types of effects that you must have chosen for your presentation, for your animation, not in each and every slide or in each and after each and every interval. If you are using certain different effects, it will not create the exact effect that you must have planned. Follow a direction always. It is necessary because whatever you are directing to the audience, they can also grab what you want to give to them. If you are following certain directions, accordingly, the audience can pursue your presentation. So animation effect should always follow certain guidelines, and even the audience may also understand that this type of presentation will come in front of them when you are using certain animation. So something consistent, persistent, and according to the direction must always be incorporated in your presentation. It is important that in each slide you should choose a top to bottom slide to another slide or any other pattern of effect, whatever you have chosen, but you should always follow certain directions that you must have planned for your presentation. That is really necessary so that anybody can follow you, that what are you going to portray, what are you going to depict, what are you going to elaborate or exaggerate to them by your presentation. They can also take it as it is, as you must have planned, and it can also create optimum effect that you must have planned for them, and your presentation can become more lively. First of all, you should visualize an eye flow. That is more necessary. And what is that? I'm going to discuss here. When you design your slide, what should you do? You will definitely add an animation if it is required or if it is available. Then you should think to scan the information whether the audience is capable in taking the information, the type of animation you must have chosen for your presentation, or whether it is providing the optimum time for your audience to take that information from that particular animated effect that you have chosen. So that you have to imagine by yourself, and you will imagine it being an audience who is looking at your presentation, and then after that only you should add the effects accordingly so that it can become more informative and bring forth the level of understanding in your presentation. Along with that, the most viral area of attention is that less to the larger filling content, and remember that you should never animate too much in the right direction. Your audience will thank you for that, definitely. So as in the previous slide also, I have discussed the way of giving the animation, the direction from top to bottom or from left to right or whatever it can be. So the right direction, no, you should never use too much animation in the right direction. So this is the visualizing effect that will flow into your animation, and you should always keep in mind, keeping in your mind your audience, you should always create an effect in your presentation. Along with that, animate your presentation with caution. What sort of caution you are supposed to take? As everyone knows that it is great to make your presentation alive or live, whether you are using PowerPoint or Flash, adding movement to your text, graphics, images, whatever you have wished, or the creativity that you must have included, infused in your presentation, that is fine. It can be dynamic, it can be an engaging experience as well for the audience. But some cautions you have to take, that animated presentation, the motion effects that you have taken, they are either not too fast, not too slow, and along with that, the information that you have provided in your animated effect, it should move in such a way that everyone can receive that information, whatever you have delivered in your presentation. So illustrate process and animated presentation will always help you in presenting and delivering your information, illustrating the processes and reinforcing the key concepts. You focus the audience on your presentation and even enhancing visual interest and impact of your audience. So this is the effect and impact that you can create after using animation or animated effect in your presentation. But while using them, you have to take certain precautions that we have talked right now. That these are the cautions that you can take in order to make your presentation dynamic, an engaging experience. Animating elements can be used inside slides. So how can you use them? You can build a story, and one creative way of using animated element in the presentation is to create the construction of a complete image. And in order to do this, or if you are having a wish of doing this sort of an activity or infusing this type of activity in your presentation, what you can do, you can design the last slide of the presentation first, and in this way also you can build your story. So this can be the way by which you can present your animation, you can present your animated presentation. So these are some significant techniques that we have discussed about animation today. All right. So in the upcoming video, we'll be knowing about more usage and certain techniques and tips of animated presentation.